Hello and welcome to another review. This time we are taking a look at the Kindred by Persson Studios and published by Nkidu Games Inc. And the Kindred is a creative sandbox village builder game. Very similar to many other kind of village builder games as Stoneheart, Rimworld, Memoria, Dwarf Fortress. All of them on the same genre definitely. But this one goes with a bit more voxel route and a bit more kind of calm and peaceful instead of dwarves and fighting or guns and strange worlds as in Rimworld or gnomes. But definitely less fantasy, more industrial evolution. So anyways, let's jump into the new game. I'm gonna show you few things about the game. Sadly I don't have spanning massive nice village to show you guys yet, but maybe at some point I will be playing some more of this. There's also a multiplayer plan for the game, so you can play this solo or you can play it build with friends. And I haven't tried it. It's still very much a feature in progress and in development, so it's not fully fleshed out by no means. And it's gonna be interesting how it turns out, because a lot of these builder games would be really interesting, especially when they are not really survival builder games or anything like that. When they are more calm, peaceful like this, I would like to play them with a friend or something and see how that goes. But anyways, so to the new game, here we go here. As the game says up there, and as I mentioned earlier about the multiplayer, the game is very much in heavy development still, and it's very much in early access still. I would almost say this is one of those games that's too early in the access, and could have maybe used a bit more time to get some more meat into the mechanics and to the game itself before jumping into the Steam early access. But it does the basic things very well. This is why I would recommend the game, but I'll also not recommend the game, because it is very much in the early phase, and a lot of the stuff is there, but doesn't really do much, to be honest. You can make a very sandboxy kind of village for yourself, but that's it at the moment. Also, there is of course, as it's in early development, there's numerous bugs and issues, of course, as well. Although what I've seen, the developers of this game have been after the release very active, updating and adding content. So we'll see. So anyways, this is my nice plot of land, and as you saw in the generation there, you can choose the size of your plot and seed and all kinds of stuff. And these are our villagers here. You can click on them, see their stats here, see their skills, thoughts, items. You need a bed. Ron Little needs a bed. Okay, Ron. We have a horse there, it seems. Sorry, cow. It's a bull. Oh yeah, it's definitely a bull there. So let's see. Here's your toolbar, where you do all your things. For example, basic mining, and you just paint an area and will mine out whatever that white stuff is over there. And your villagers pick up tools automatically and then start doing the job. And if you build more tools, that allows more people to work on that same stuff. This seems to be quartz. On the bottom right you can see actually what your mouse is overing. So this is grass, there's quartz, and all this other stuff, stone, and all the things. Let's also click on this and right click, and we'll go harvest. It seems to be an apple tree, and then we go chop and chop on those. And let's make a crafting table, machines, crafting bench. Just put a crafting bench in there. You can rotate them as you wish. You can cancel them from the bar here as well. Also speed in here, and here's the mini map of the whole region as well, which actually is quite nice because it is not really a map. It's like a top-down view of the whole area. You can see the people moving there in real time, so it's actually really nice and interactive map in that way. And up here you see information about your village as well. This may look very confusing here. It's basically how much food you need per day and how much food you have. Then you have 6 people. There's amount of energy, how much you are producing from like the wind turbines, and then storage capacity. And the tree is down. We have a workbench here, so you can craft the workbench, and you can add things to be built here. And you can scroll this here with the scroll wheel. We'll select the bed, and we'll get dark flowers bed. Let's get a couple of those, and we'll craft 6 of them. Was that 6? I think that's 5. We'll see. And let's speed up the time so we don't have to wait that long. There is a lot of things like the power generation here. You can make wind turbines, then you make powered machines, you draw power cables, you get some lights up, and it's actually really cool village building game. And the core mechanics of the game work really well in this. Like, it's all there, but it's kind of missing that real content that's actually the game. Like, you can mine, you can build stuff, you can chop trees, you can harvest foods, which we should actually do. So let's get that field going in there, and all that. All the basics are in there, but it needs that bit of extra more, and that's of course why it is in early access at the moment, and why we have to wait a bit longer and see where the game goes from here. This is also a really cool feature. I like how their kind of thoughts and what they're working on pops up on their head, and you can see what's the problem. Farming is the life. And then we can put some seeds. We have apple seeds. Well, apple seed. Actually, that's probably a tree seed. Oh well. And then just some of those seeds, some lettuce, maybe in this corner. And then some potatoes in here. And that's all the seeds we have. I'm gonna plant those. That's a little big tree there. I think this will be our center of town oak tree of knowledge or whatever. Also, in the housing here, you can build the beds. We just made. We didn't make too many of them yet. So Q and E, you can turn them around. Just make some beds for people here sleep on, and you can also in here make planks and start using blocks to, for example, make a house, and you can just fail badly. Let me cancel that in there. Actually, let me cancel the whole thing. There's also the wall option here. Let's see. Timber panels. Timber blue. Let's try this. We'll make a house. And you have to paint it by block, which might be a bit annoying on a long run when you're trying to create a nice house. But on the other hand, I also like the freehand option of building whatever you want. There they go, building my epic house. And there's a bunch of different materials you can use. You can have windows, window frames, lots of furniture, lots of different fencing, farming options, the power, as I said. So there is a lot of things to build in the game, but it's mainly really very sandboxy. type of building at the moment. Like there is no ultimate goal or anything with that. You don't really progress or unlock new things other than when you get metals, you get metal crafting, and then you have powered machines and all that. So there is kind of a bit of progression in there. And farming is basically that your peoples won't die from not having food. But I think it still needs a bit more meat around the bones. But the bones are super strong and sturdy for this kind of game. And I'm really looking and waiting what comes in the future and how this game develops from its current incarnation. But as is, if you're really super into sandboxy type of games, I would give it a bit of a wait and see how it progresses. There is already quite a lot of other games in the same genre, and many of them are much further in the development than this one is. On the other hand, this one doesn't have any kind of sci-fi, fantasy or other elements. It's just a more common day, more industrial, kind of modern day building, which is actually quite nice because there isn't too many of those yet. There's always that some kind of either survival aspect, some fantasy aspect. If you think about like a Nomoria with the gnomes, or Dwarf Fortress with dwarves, or a Rimworld futuristic other planet with guns and all that. Or Stoneheart also has a kind of medieval goblins fantasy thing going on. So this definitely has its own niche, but needs a bit more work. But anyways, that's my quick review into the early access version of the game. Highly recommended, but give it a moment and see how it progresses and when you get some more stuff to actually play with. So thanks again for watching this review. I'll see you guys on the other reviews on the Steam curator page, on the YouTube channel. There's also the reviews, and then there are some Let's Plays also, and guides and stuff on the YouTube channel. And you can also find me live every day on twitch.tv/Belanar, 6 p.m. GMT +2 Eastern European time zone, and I stream every day till about 2 in the morning, so that's 8 hours of streaming every day. So I hope to see you guys there, and I hope you watch some more reviews of the games I played. Anyways, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time.